Good morning, children. Now this is ninth class social studies. Children, we are in the second lesson. Okay, children. In the second lesson, in the previous videos, I said about the plates. How many plates are there? About volcanoes. How many volcanoes are there in the world? How about magma and lava? How many plateaus? How the plateaus are formed? Okay, so I said about first order landforms, second order landforms, and now we are in third order landforms, children. So we know what are the first order landforms. Continents and oceans, they are first order landforms. Second order landforms also I said. What are that? Now third order landforms. Okay, children? In the third order landforms, due to the action of wind, due to the action of water, we discussed in the previous videos. Now here, due to the action of glaciers or work of glaciers. Do you know, children, where the glaciers can be seen? The glaciers, do you know Himalaya mountains? Himalayan mountains, the top of the Himalayan mountains. In your next class you will be learned about Himalayas. Okay, children, Himalayas parts, for example, Trans Himalayas, Himadri, Himachal, Sivalik. So these are the parts of Himalayas. Okay, Trans Himalayas, that means that is the first one, north side of our country. Almost the snow covered throughout the year, children. Okay, so in that Himalayas, glaciers are there. What are that? Glaciers are there. Glaciers means, children, slow moving of mass of ice. We know we must experience if the water is moving, but it is very slowly moving than water, children. This is also moving. What are that? Glaciers. But these glaciers are moving very slow. In this way, what happened? What is abstract, that glaciers, it will move. These glaciers will move. What is the weakest part of that area? That means along with glaciers, what is the weakest part is also moving there. Okay, children, so that is called slow moving of mass of ice. It is glacier. Okay, children, is it clear? Next one. Why? What is the reason the glaciers are moving? Due to the force of gravity. We know what is the gravity meaning. I think you already studied in your previous class in or at present in science, that means PSR and SLR. Okay, for example, the earth has some gravitational force. Okay, so that's why whatever we will okay, the things, if you cast out any object into the air, that object will fall again upon the ground. Why? Because due to the gravitational force of the air. Okay, children. So here the glaciers also moving due to the gravitational force of gravitation. Next, children, in Himalayas, we know in our country, Ganga is the biggest river. Okay, Ganga river is the biggest river. We know Himalayan rivers, Ganga river, Indus river, Brahmaputra river. So these are the important rivers of North India. They originates, that means the origin or began from Himalayas. Okay, children. So here Ganga river at Gangotri glacier, this river changed as water. That means this glacier changed as water due to the heat and flowing through the way, it is called Ganga river. Okay, children, through the Ganga river the northern plains formed, children. So we know what are the uses of plains. fertile land. So that's why people, whatever the crop is growing, abundantly gives the yield by the farmers. Okay, children. So Ganga River is the main farm due to the glacier. We can see this Ganga River in North India. Okay, children. It originates from Himalayas. Himalayas are the young folded mountains in the world. Okay, children, what are the old folded mountains in the world? Aravalis are old folded mountains in the world. We can see these Aravalis are in Rajasthan, one of the Indian state. Okay, children, we can see these Himalayas from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh in northeast place. Okay, children, 2400 kilometers, that is the length of Himalayas. Okay, next to rock plucking. What are that? Rock plucking. Due to the moving of this glacier, what happened? What is the obstacle? For example, when the glacier is coming towards rocks, if the rock is weak, this rock also plucked away along or due to the moving of glaciers, children. Plucking means what, children? For example, we are plucking the flowers from the tree. Okay. Likewise, this rock also removed from that place. This is called plucking. It is occurring due to the glaciers moving, children. Next to U-shaped valley. I said V-shaped valley due to the river action or water action. Okay, children, not river, water action. Here V-shaped valley is due to the water. U-shaped valley formed due to the glacier work. What are that? Glacier work, children. U-shaped valley due to the glacier. V-shaped valley due to the water. You keep in mind, don't confuse. Okay, so these are the forms due to the glaciers. What are that? U-shaped valleys, plucking, river Ganga, okay, etc. Next, work of waves. Waves. Where you can see the waves? If you watch the Geography channel, Discovery channel, we can see ocean waves, seas waves, etc. Okay, children. So waves are in oceans due to the current winds. They are lifting so high, and again it will fall down into the sea or oceans. They are called waves. In this way, what happens, children? These waves are hitting the coastal areas, and also what are the mountains or hills connected with this water? The waves continuously hitting, children. In this way, what happened? Due to the forcible hitting of these waves, what is the weak part of this mountain region? That means pebbles, rocks, dust, soil, trees, whatever it is, it also will going along with these waves into the seas and oceans. Okay, so they are called waves. Sea waves. What are that? Sea waves. Sea arches. Due to the hitting of the mountain or hill, what happened? Due to the continuous hitting of the water due to waves, one shallow place will be occurred. One shallow place will be occurred. And also hitting continuously, what happened? It formed like a arch. You know arch, children? Arch is like this. So next one, stack. Sometimes what happen? When it continuously hitting, this arch top breaks. Okay, so it will be remain like a stack. Okay, so they are called stacks, children. Next to sea cliffs. Sea cliffs means, children, it was a straight one. Okay, what is the weaker part of this around this hill area? it will move away due to the heating of the sea waves. So continually heating, only the hardest part will be remain like a what that cliff vertical. Do you know how it is? Cliff vertical. So these also occurring due to the waves of the seas and oceans. Next children, the next one, bays and caves also occurring. Bays. What is the meaning of bay, children? What is the meaning of the bay? Now look at children. The land covered three sides and one side water. It is called bay. What it is? Bay. Now look at, for example, what is this, children? This is our India. What is this? This is our India. Now look children, India. So this side and this side, this side, this side. Three sides covered by land, but one side covered by water. So this is called bay. So Bay of Bengal. It is one of the sea, the eastern direction of our country. Okay children, next is caves also occurred due to the heating of the waves in seas and oceans. Cape of Good Hope, where it is children? Cape of Good Hope is in Africa continent in some South America country, the last tip of South America. Okay, cape means headland cutting out into the sea, children. Headland cutting out into the sea. So that is called cape. For example, Cape of Good Hope. It is in South Africa continent. South Africa country, Africa continent. Is it clear, children? Next one, beaches also formed due to the waves. Beaches. How the beaches means what, children? Due to the heating of the continuous heating of the waves, what are the sediments? Rocks, pebbles, okay, garbage. Each one is coming and formed like a thick one, that is called beaches. Okay, the continuous deposited by the sediments, children. What are that? Sediments. It is called beaches. Okay, next one, work of the wind. Work of the wind. I said the work of the waves. Beaches are formed, sea cliffs are formed, arches are formed. Okay, children, etc. Now, children, work of the wind. Wind is the dominant one in desert areas. We know in desert areas sand is the main one. That means the small rock particles. Okay, due to the wind, what is happening to this sand? It is going from one area to another area, children. Okay, one area to another area. Almost we can see in hot desert areas, children. Actually, we know 1/5 of the world. What is that? What is there? Deserts are there, children. What are that? Deserts are there. 1/5 of the world. Next, children, mushroom rocks. Due to the wind action or work of the wind, mushroom rocks will form, children. Suppose we know what are the mushrooms. How the shape of the mushroom. I drawn, look at here. So this is the head one and the bottom one is this type. So it is called mushroom, children. So due to the wind, what happened to the rock? What is the bottom side weaker part is moves away, and what is the hardest one of the top is remain the same. Okay, so it will appear like a mushroom. So that's why it is called mushroom rocks. These mushroom rocks will formed due to the action of wind. Next, Inselberg. What are that? Inselberg and island mountains. Island mountains are Inselberg also formed due to the work of the wind, children. Suddenly, abruptly, one mountain will appear. That means how it will appear? What is the dust particles or what is the dust or soil? It will move away and the rock remains same. Rock remain same, children. So that is called inselberg. Next, sand dunes also happen due to the wind in especially desert areas, children. Okay. Next to loess. Loess means what, children? Fine loam and rich lime, porous, etc. The color is yellow color. Of course, even though it is a fertile one, but due to the scanty rainfall, we cannot to grow the crops in this area. They are called loess plains. What are that? Loess plains also formed due to the work of the wind, children. Next one, action of vegetation and human beings. Nowadays, what happens, children? The human beings are setting many industries. They started production. Okay, in this way, what happened? The human beings are cutting trees. Due to the cutting trees, what happened? The global warming is increasing in the world. Due to the global warming, what will happen? We are experiencing sudden floods, heavy rainfall in some areas, no rainfall in some areas. Okay, children. So that is there happening, children. Now I want to show you some pictures in this lesson. One should look. Now look, children, this is glacier, children. Due to the glaciers, U-shaped valleys formed. What are that, children? U-shaped valleys formed. Next you come to the page number 24 in the second lesson. Look, children, I said shallow place. Next one, arches. Next one, stag. Okay, children. So these all formed due to the work of the waves, children. Coastal landforms. So how they formed, etc. Okay, children. Next you look at here mushroom rock, children. How mushroom rocks formed due to the work of wind. Look, children, Inselberg. Inselberg. What is the dust or soil washed away by the wind? The rock only will be remained. This is called Inselberg. What it is, children? Inselberg. Look, children, this is various types of sand dunes in Sahara Desert. We can see Sahara Desert in Africa continent. It is the greatest and biggest desert in the world. Okay, children. Thank you.